It's your boy Imperial Valley bringing you the latest chapters of My Hero Academia. Let's get into it. My Hero Academia chapter titles Deku versus All for One, guys. So we know it's gonna be, we got a lot to cover. You know it's gonna be all good. So let's get into that. Chapter opens up with Deku flying in the air, or what it seems to be. You got him looking in the horizon, seeing shadows, and then we see the pilots that came with Stars and Stripes from the U.S. to pick him up and give him a ride back to the UA. So he thanks them, and he looking. So they looking like, look at, we were supposed to have been keeping the whole air patrol under lock at the UA, but things took a turn. So Deku apologizes, and the pilot is like, "We count on you because like, hey, you like our last defensive hope. Like, got you the big guns now." So he like, so Deku apologized again for being late. So the pilot looking like it's so good. Against all odds and orders, we decided to remain in Japan because do you want to know why? So Deku looking like, yeah, like, well, he never answered. He like, you know what? Pilot, I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's because our sister Stars and Stripes gambled and betted on you. She felt like she knew she was gonna die. Like, you know what? I'm about to fight this monster of a behemoth. But if All Might can see something in you, I feel like I'm a trust my mentor and place all my bets on you. And she gambled and she lost her life. But let's see if that gamble right there actually turns out to pay off for her, and hopefully her sacrifice goes in vain, guys. No, I'm just looking at you. Hopefully her sacrifice don't go in vain. So they started to drop him off at the UA, and then a pilot says, "So can you put down the greatest villain to ever exist in My Hero Academia history once and for all? Like, can you put an end? Can you close this chapter for everybody?" And then you got Shigaraki just looking at him, just saying, "Itsudoria." Like Midoriya, like yeah, and then you just straight get a nice cover spread of Midoriya. Like you straight see him man blitzing Deck, like you see Deku just straight man blitzing Shigaraki, and it was so poignant. Like honestly, it's a sexy spread right there. I'm not gonna lie. And then you got Mirio looking in shock, but happy because it's like yo, it looked like we finally did. Like when we held them all until the big guns came. So you got Mirio looking like, so is he stronger than before? Then we get this flashback because he's like, yo, we got this. He got that glow. Like yeah, like I ain't had to play with none of that. Like yeah. So it's like yo, it's just like that time when he had got that crazy boost and he was just going crazy, overwhelming with strength. And it's like yo, what's gonna happen? And then you see Shigaraki flying a little shy, and then you got a nice cover spread. You see Deku, so everybody cheering like Deku's inside. He made it. You got Deku apologizing, sorry I'm late, and then he questions, is everyone okay? And then he finally sees all the wounded heroes just laying there looking lifeless. So to him in his mind, it's like, yo, they died because he not like he don't know. So to him, it looked like they died, and then we get a nice close up of Bakudo's death, like his body. Like we know what's going on, but for Deku, it's very painful to see his best friend just laying there lifeless. So he starts to just freak out, and then he see Nejida, and then you got Shigaraki being a manipulator if he is, the straight mastermind. He's like, what's your excuse for being late this time? Being late at the party. Oh, you know what? All right. Toga, she must have really kept you busy. She must have really done a number on you that made you take this long. Like, damn, you could have saved them. Like, but it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So why won't you say something like, there was nothing I could do. It was nothing I could have done to get here sooner. Like, or maybe the plan went south because you know it did. So why didn't you try to run away from your responsibilities? Why not just run away from them like every other damn hero does around this goddamn camp? Like yo, just run away. You don't. You're not one of this. And then we get this whole. awesome black and white color spread of Deku looking like he's straight up transforming. Like, yo, the rage this man is emanating is crazy. Like, it's chef's kiss. Like, it's amazing. Like, it's top tier. Like, the rage moment is so wonderful, and I love how Horikoshi is, like, how he's doing it. It's amazing. I'm stunned. So you got Shigaraki looking like, in this state of rage, yeah, you're gonna be you're gonna be senseless like a senseless monster. Like, yo, your movement is gonna be real predictable and it's gonna be sluggish. So you're bound to make mistakes. So if I count it just right, I can end this all and I can snap your spine and nice 2 hits. That's all it's gonna take. So like, but why do you persist to keep on going? And then you got Mirio telling Deku, it's alright, Deku, like, yo, don't lose control. This is all a part of Shigaraki's plan. He wants you to get mad and feel enraged. Like, he wants you to rage on because he knows in a state of mind that you in right now, if you keep raging, you're not going to be good to nobody. You're going to cost everyone their life. But nevertheless, it's all right. Everyone's all right. Everyone's alive. But me too is at fault. I am sorry. I can't forgive myself because I'm useless. I didn't do much. I couldn't stop him or do more. I wish I could have done more to prevent this from happening. But everyone is breathing. And then you got Shot inside of Bakudo's body, actually nursing him back to health from the inside out. So I believe he's gonna pull it off some way, somehow. You know, guys. So like, let's just hope. Let's see what's gonna happen. And then you got everybody looking like, yo, he really made it. But everybody looking a little panicked. Even Aizen, he's looking a little shaky because it's like, yo, that transformation is looking spooky. It's really looking spooky right now. Like, we're looking like that's not your cosplay for a Halloween event, spooky. But it's like, yo, you got them like, yo, at the end of the day, don't give up. Don't give up because if you give up, all is lost. Like, what happens to the whole ideal? Like, us heroes, if we can't enforce optimism and idealism, where is everyone else gonna get that hope from? Without us, it's no symbol of peace. If we lose hope, optimism, it's all over. The villains won, and that's what Shigaraki trying to impose. He's trying to make you lose hope and just give up. Because the minute you do that, all is lost. And we can't have you doing that. Because if you turn your back on them, on the whole ideals, that's it. But I won't let you do that. Because we're heroes. Like, that's what's going on. So we gotta turn our ideals to reality to keep on having faith and hope for everyone. This is how we protect the world. This is how we bring down the greatest villain in history. And I'm looking like, yo, it's looking good. Then you got Deku finally starting to calm down more, and he apologizes for losing his top. So Mirio looking like, yo, man, you don't gotta apologize, bro. It's all good. Apology is definitely the way to after the job is done. But look, you can be mad, you can be angry. Just know how to keep your anger and your emotions intact and under control because yo, if you don't, all for one is gonna slaughter you. And then we have this nice long page color spread with Deku looking so badass right now. He looking so stoic. And he like, is Shigaraki still there or is this just awful? Like just straight up all for one now? Like what's going on? And then we see nothing but all the predecessors of One for All in the background. It's like, yo, that's looking pretty nostalgic right there. Like I'm like, I gotta admit, this chapter really was pretty damn bomb. I'm definitely gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10. But you know, like I always tell y'all, drop me a like, drop me a comment, sound off down there below. Let me know what y'all guys think. Drop a subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And remember, Imperial Valley out. Have an awesome day. Peace.